I recently watched and enjoyed Cop and a Half for the first time, so I decided I'd check out the sequel, Cop and a Half New Recruit, and in general, it's fine. It's nothing amazing, but it's certainly watchable. This was released in 2017. It's directed by Jonathan A. Rosenbaum, and it's written by Scott Bindley and Adrian Vina, with a cast including Lou Diamond Phillips and Lulu Wilson. And I think one thing they did very, very well was the character writing for our protagonist, Karina. She's played by Lulu Wilson. She is the child in this film. The first film was about a child working with the police. We have a similar concept here, and she's just absolutely fantastic. She's such a delight. The performance is brilliant. The narrative is okay, but when the narrative wasn't very strong, or it just maybe wasn't the most interesting, she really made it really fascinating. So I was ultimately very happy that we had a very strong character basically driving the narrative forward. And I won't go into too much detail about what happens, but Karina ends up working with the police, primarily Detective Simmons, and it involves some drones. So we're bringing this one into a much more contemporary setting, which I thought was a nice idea to make it a little bit different to the first film, as there's quite a considerable chunk of time between the two films. It's not a direct sequel in that sense, but certainly continuing the similar concept. I don't know if they were trying to reboot it. I don't know if they had plans to do a third Cop and a Half film. In general, it seems to be reasonably well received, 5.2 out of 10 on IMDb, though that's only across 930 reviews and ratings, which is not the largest pool of opinions, but I'd maybe rate it a little higher than that. But in general, I'd say it was an enjoyable film. It's an easy watch. The narrative is okay. It works well. The pacing's fine. It flows well. The characters, for me, were more interesting, particularly Karina, but Detective Simmons was great as well. And I don't have any real complaints about this. It's an easy watch. It's a pleasant experience. We have some brilliant character writing, really great performances. It's mildly funny. I wouldn't say it's laugh out loud funny, but certainly it's amusing enough. I'd say for me, it was funnier than the first film. But obviously comedy is subjective, so it depends on what appeals to you personally. If you liked the first film, I'd say check it out. If you liked the concept but didn't like the first film, I'd say it's still maybe worth watching, because it does feel a little bit different. It's obviously a lot more contemporary. The characters are maybe a little bit different. So if you like the concept, I think it's still worth checking out because it might appeal to you. And ultimately, I thought it was a good experience. I really liked it. Cop and a Half New Recruit is an easy, pleasant watch with some great characters and performances. And if it sounds like a story that might appeal to you, then of course, I'm rather happy to recommend it.